Welcome to this lesson on the nervous system. The nervous system is one of the most fascinating and crucial systems in the human body. It acts as the body's control center, managing everything from your thoughts and emotions to your movements and bodily functions. Throughout this lesson, we'll explore how the brain, spinal cord, and nerves work together to coordinate all activities in your body. Let's begin our journey into understanding this remarkable communication network. The nervous system is a complex network of nerves and cells that transmit signals between different parts of the body. Think of it as an incredibly sophisticated communication system that operates at lightning speed. It has three main functions. First, it receives information from both inside and outside your body through sensory receptors. Second, it processes these signals in the brain and spinal cord to make sense of what's happening. Third, it controls your actions by sending commands to muscles and glands. This continuous cycle of receiving, processing, and responding allows you to interact with the world around you. The nervous system is divided into two main parts. The first is the central nervous system, or CNS, which consists of the brain and spinal cord. This is the command center where all information is processed and decisions are made. The second division is the peripheral nervous system, or PNS, which includes all the nerves that branch out from the brain and spinal cord to the rest of your body. These nerves act like cables, carrying messages back and forth between the central nervous system and every part of your body, from your fingertips to your toes. The brain is the most complex organ in the human body and serves as the ultimate command center. It controls all your thoughts, movements, and bodily functions. The brain has three major parts. The cerebrum is the largest part and handles thinking, memory, and voluntary movements like walking or writing. The cerebellum is located at the back of the brain and is responsible for balance, coordination, and fine motor control. The brainstem connects the brain to the spinal cord and controls vital automatic functions like breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. Each part works together seamlessly to keep you alive and functioning. The spinal cord is a long, tube-like structure that extends from the brainstem down through the vertebral column, also known as your backbone. It serves two critical functions. First, it acts as a message highway, transmitting signals between your brain and the rest of your body. When you want to move your hand, the command travels from your brain down the spinal cord to reach the muscles in your arm. Second, the spinal cord manages automatic responses called reflexes. These quick reactions happen without involving the brain, allowing you to respond instantly to danger, which we'll explore more in a moment. Neurons are the specialized cells that make up the nervous system. They are designed specifically to transmit electrical and chemical signals throughout your body. Each neuron has three main parts. Dendrites are branch-like structures that receive signals from other neurons. The cell body contains the nucleus and processes all the information that comes in. The axon is a long fiber that sends signals to other neurons, muscles, or glands. Neurons work together in vast networks, with billions of these cells communicating constantly to control every aspect of your body's functions. There are three main types of neurons, each with a specific job. Sensory neurons carry information from your sensory organs, like your eyes, ears, and skin, to the central nervous system. For example, when you touch something hot, sensory neurons send that information to your brain. Interneurons are found only within the central nervous system and act as connectors. They process information and help different parts of the nervous system communicate with each other. Motor neurons carry commands from the central nervous system to your muscles and glands, telling them what to do. When your brain decides to move your arm, motor neurons deliver that message to your arm muscles. Signals travel through the nervous system in a fascinating three-step process. First, an electrical signal called an action potential travels along the axon of a neuron at very high speeds. When this electrical signal reaches the end of the axon, it arrives at a tiny gap called a synapse. This is the space between two neurons. Since the electrical signal cannot jump across this gap, the neuron releases special chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. These chemicals cross the synapse and bind to receptors on the next neuron, triggering a new electrical signal. This process repeats millions of times every second, allowing information to flow throughout your entire nervous system. Reflex actions are automatic, rapid responses to stimuli that bypass conscious thought for immediate protection. When you touch a hot surface, you don't have time to think about pulling your hand away, you just do it instantly. This happens because the signal goes to your spinal cord, which immediately sends a command back to your muscles without waiting for the brain to process the information. Common examples include pulling your hand away from something hot, blinking when an object suddenly approaches your face, and the knee-jerk reflex when a doctor taps below your kneecap. These reflexes are built-in protective mechanisms that help keep you safe from harm. Let's review what we've learned about the nervous system. First, the nervous system coordinates all body activities through electrical and chemical signals, acting as the body's communication network. Second, the brain and spinal cord form the central nervous system, while all the nerves throughout the body form the peripheral nervous system. Third, neurons are the specialized cells that transmit information through electrical impulses and chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. Finally, reflexes provide rapid automatic responses that protect us from danger without requiring conscious thought. The nervous system is truly an amazing network that allows us to sense, think, move, and respond to the world around us every single moment of our lives.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.